Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after that penalty. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
At the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Across the 45 now. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Bringing it back, it's Thompson. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Trying to create here on the move. That's complete downfield. Set of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Takes the handoff. It's Simmons. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 14, LSU 7.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They'll convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm. And
he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk. Just hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Incomplete. Second down coming out. And the runner takes off to his right. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realize that the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Tackle is made at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. They can't slow him down. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And the Tigers take over first and 10.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to scramble. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
LSU offense will take over first and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
42, LSU 21.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at first and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. A completion makes it second down. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
He'll actually take it out from the end zone. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Dropping back. It's Hammond. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. Going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Back to throw again. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a real...
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
He's looking deep here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Hammond. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. 42 Spider. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him, the defense making a statement on the final play this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Trying to extend the play. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To the air, it's Hammond. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Watkins. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for some space. It's Simmons. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
29 Philly.
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense operating from the pistol. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Okay, ready?
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run.
Go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Auburn. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
LSU 21.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Auburn.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter.
Of the third quarter, with the score, Auburn 52, LSU 21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Clear. Clear. Over.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Got it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to throw. It's Collins. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return. What the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. 1st and goal for the offense. And they'll run it with the draw play. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Collins. Throwing for his running back. This time, a completion. It's a nice game. You move the football up to the 27. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the score remains very lopsided.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Carries the ball. Gain of 2. Brings up third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And they'll set up with the PAT. Wow, the PAT is no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Green 25.
QB decides to keep it here. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. And this one is getting ugly. Now they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line.
The return is brought down at the 16, and the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to get.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's an option look. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the handle?
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. He's going to bring it out from his own end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period.